I knew my HOA Karen was obsessed with control, but I never thought she'd weaponize 911 just to harass us. It started when my wife and I were in the backyard one Saturday, grilling and listening to some music. Nothing wild, just a small get-together with family. But Karen, who lives 2 houses over, peeked through her blinds like a hawk. Not even 20 minutes later, she stormed onto the sidewalk and yelled, "Turn it off! HOA rules say no noise after 7 p.m. I checked my watch. It was 4:30 in the afternoon. I said calmly, "Karen, it's broad daylight. We're not breaking any rules." Her face turned red. "You people think you're above the HOA. If you won't listen, I'll make you." Then she pulled out her phone, right there in front of us, and dialed 911. We all froze as she started screaming into the phone. "Yes, I'd like to report an aggressive disturbance. They're blasting music, threatening me, and violating HOA codes." Couldn't believe it. She was lying, fabricating an emergency over barbecue smoke and country music. But here's where the universe delivered karma in real time. The cops arrived within 10 minutes, lights flashing. Karen actually smirked, waiting for them to come marching into my yard. But instead of approaching me, the officers went straight to her. "Ma'am," one officer said, "can we speak with you?" Karen tossed her hair. "Of course, officer. I'm the one who called. I need these people removed immediately." The officer narrowed his eyes. "Funny. Before you called 911, dispatch flagged your number." Karen blinked. "Flagged? What are you talking about?" He continued, "Ma'am, we've received several false emergency calls from this number in the past few weeks. Last time, you claimed someone was burying bodies in their backyard. It turned out to be a gardener planting bushes." Her smug grin collapsed. "Wait, that was different. I was protecting the neighborhood." The other officer shook his head. "Misusing 911 is a crime. It ties up emergency services that could be saving lives. And thanks to your call tonight, an ambulance responding to a real accident was delayed." Karen started to stammer, pointing at us. But they." "Enough," the officer said. "You're under arrest for filing a false police report and abusing emergency services." And right there, in front of the entire neighborhood, they cuffed her and walked her to the cruiser. Her jaw hung open the whole way, like she couldn't process what just happened. The irony? We didn't even have to defend ourselves. The police already had a record of her nonsense. We just stood there, plates of barbecue in hand, watching the HOA's self-appointed neighborhood watch get hauled off for the very crime she tried to accuse us of. Later that week, the HOA board sent an email officially removing her from her committee positions, citing conduct unbecoming of a member. Translation: they were tired of her embarrassing them. Now, anytime she's spotted in the neighborhood, people jokingly whisper 911 under their breath. Let's just say Karen isn't calling the cops anymore, because the next time she does, she'll be the one answering questions.